Hey, did you happen to see the ugliest guy who walked out on me? His name is Johnny Two Fingers. Welcome to the show, folks. I just made myself a tea here, but I just put the bag in, so I'm going to let it steep for a bit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. It's like a little Russian doll. Not really. But it is kind of a cute little tea set here. Look at that. Boom, boom. Anyway, we're going to let that sit for a bit and come back to that. Welcome to Saskatchewan Nights Podcast. I'm your host, Ronny Garret. Don't you forget it. Coming at you live, not actually, from my living room. My green living room. Let's just say half of it's green. The other half changes. Every week I change it to a new color. But anyway, let's get on to something interesting, shall we? This is our new digs. It's still our old digs, really. Nothing's changed. But I was going through a bunch of podcast producers, and they would quit on me, and then I'd get another one, and they would quit on me. So I managed to run into a Best Buy, and I grabbed a laptop, and I just ran out, and somebody chased me for about 2 blocks. But I managed to get away. I grabbed a skateboard from a little girl, and I grabbed onto the back of a vehicle like Marty McFly. And I got away with the laptop. So now I got to figure out how to use a PC. I'm kind of a Mac man myself. I'm like Justin Long from those commercials from the early aughts. And now I got to be that stiff nerd. I'm like, hi, I'm PC. So I got myself an HP. You know what? I'll say this about Macs. Great branding. Because it's cool. It's like, you're cool. HP, Dell, fucking Microsoft. These are just lame. So anyway, I got a cool HP. Anyway, I got a cool HP. Yeah, but it works. That's the cool thing about it, is it works. And that's really the only thing. It is cool, actually, because I did get a Mac, and it doesn't work because it's a MacBook Air. And you're supposed to, like, I don't know what you're supposed to do with a MacBook Air. Watch a bunch of movies illegally, and then get a bunch of viruses, and then hand it off. Here you go. I don't need this anymore because it's full of viruses. No, I got myself an HP with a full terabyte of RAM storage stuff. I know about as much about computers as I know about sports. Not very much. Less than a terabyte. I'll say that. Less than a mini byte. I don't know. Less than like a bite size. A Snickers bite size. I know about a Snickers bite size about sports or technology. Let's check in on this tea. This is tea with Ronny G. Tea with Ronny G. Is it steep yet? Let's give it the old sniff test. It's certainly hot. I burnt my nose. It's not ready yet, though. I can't smell the robust flavor of the tea. Until then, my cup is empty. But that builds the anticipation of the episode. That's okay. We're having a good time, I hope. Anyway, speaking of hope, I hope that this podcast actually works, because if it doesn't, I'm going to have to take this laptop back to Best Buy with a gun and say, make it work. You know, like that movie Cellular. Remember that movie Cellular? Anyway, let's get back to Justin Long. All right. Long story short, you like how I tied that all together there? I don't. I wish I didn't say any of it. I wish I didn't even get out of bed this morning, but I had to. I had to get out of bed, because if I stayed in bed all day, Then by the time it's ready to go back to bed, and you're like, well, I've been laying in bed all day. So now I'm happy I got out of bed. I did a bunch of bullshit like this. Now, after this, I can overeat and get really full, have a tummy ache. Oh my God. And then drink a bunch of Pepto-Bismol. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, go lay in bed. Scroll, doom scroll. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh, I'll never own a home. Then I'll wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Oh, man, I hope millennials watch this, because if any Zoomers watch this, they're just going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Millennials are also going to wonder what the fuck I'm talking about, but at least they're going to catch a couple pop culture references every once in a while. You like Kesha? Me too. Anyway, if you're not waking up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy, then you must not be of my generation. My generation. No, you don't have to take the tea bag out. You keep it in. You just give it a little pour. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. That's called a perfect pour, my friends. Don't doubt me. 2014 Barista of the Year for Moose Jaw. Some OMJ. I don't know. I don't toot my own horn much, but when I do, I rip the damn lever off. All right. So, if you don't think I'm funny, don't come to my show and don't watch my podcast. But don't say mean things in the comments, because that hurts my feelings. No, you should say mean things in the comments because it tickles the algorithm. All right. Like and subscribe. Wow. That needs to sit for longer. Here, let's just put the fucking tea bag in here. There we go. I swear to God, sometimes it's enough just to make you want to shout. I was going to say, singing that song, Shout. Oh, whoa. Anyway, this is the Anyway episode. We got a show in Saskatoon coming up November 14th. That's a Friday. That's this Friday. So I hear the weather's supposed to turn itself right around, and this snow's supposed to melt like a popsicle on the 4th of July. So get your booties ready, little girls, because we're having open mic night at the Art Bar right in Saskatoon. So you know what they say about Saskatoon on a Friday night? It's open mic night, baby. That's what they say, you know. I've heard that before. I didn't make that up just now. It's open mic night, baby. That's what they say. It's Friday night in Saskatoon. It's open mic night, baby. Let's go. Get your jacket. Get your boots. We're going to the Art Bar for open mic night. That's what they say. Hey, I didn't make that up. Okay? You think I made that up? I didn't make that up. I don't make anything up. I just regurgitate everything I hear from the internet. I'm like a tape machine. I'm like a robotic tape machine. I drink tea and I repeat things. Anyway, look at this. I'm making a mess in here. And I wouldn't want to have a paper towel because that would screw up the shot. It's like, oh yeah, it looks so great. And then you put in some fucking garbage. You want some garbage in the shot? Yeah, right. I didn't shave for this. Yeah, put some garbage in it. Why don't I just get the garbage can and put it right here? Yeah, great. Let's fuck up the whole aesthetic. I'm going to fuck up your aesthetic. Should we end there? Okay, no. All right, let's land this plane. Let's land this plane appropriate, people. This is your captain speaking, and this is Saskatchewan Nights Podcast. Back from the dead. Back from a financial debt crisis that I'm still in. We're still owing money all over town. I owe money all over town. Not this town either. The next town, Moose Jaw. So look out, because things are about to get crazy. I'm like a animal, and I'm backed into a corner, and I'm gonna show my fangs, like Wolverine. Yeah. Anyway, it's about to get real crazy. So come to the Art Barn Friday. It's open mic night, baby, in Saskatoon on the 14th, Friday. Because that's what they say. That's what they say in Saskatoon on a Friday. It's open mic night, baby. They've said that for years. They've said that for years. In Saskatoon, on Fridays, it's open mic night, baby. Okay? Show me the open mic night. That's what they've said for years. Okay? You can quote me. You can take that to the word bank and cash it in for $100 million check. Whatever the fuck that means. Okay? Saskatchewan Nights Live coming at you from the living room of dreams. Put together by a man not wearing pants, but a man wearing basketball shorts. Because that's who I am, and that's what I care about. Anyway, it's called making $1, doing what you love. And I haven't made any money yet. Some might say I've lost money. Some might say I've lost other people's money. Some people call me a scam artist, a con man, a trickster. Some people say I'm no good. I say, Mom, enough already, okay? Please. Sometimes I say to my boss, never mind. Okay, this is not going anywhere. Can we just end the show now? All right, honestly, we're just going like this. You thought I was going to put my hand in my teeth, but no, I'm not that stupid. No, all right, this is about 13 minutes of hell. I think we've had enough. I think we've had enough of this. It's time to get out of here. Pull out. Where's the button? Ejection seats. Parachute. Float down to the sea. Now I'm floating in the sea. I find some driftwood. Swim over to it. I don't know why it's wood. Why isn't it plane? It should be a plane. It should be part of the plane. But no, I found some wood. So now I'm like floating on it in the middle of the ocean. And what do I see? A fin. It's a fucking shark. So I grab an extension cord and make a lasso. And now I'm surfing behind the shark. Swapping in and out of these waves and stuff. I'm hanging 10. I get a call. I answer it. It's my boss. I'm like, Uncle. Sorry, I had to slip that one in there. Hey, all right. Saskatchewan Nights Podcast. Hey, we're not dead. Totally. Look, here's proof. We're not dead. Check it out. It's a pulse. This episode is a pulse. Proof. It's not completely dead. Okay? Give me one more day. I'm not asking. All right. Shut the fuck up. That's it. That's done. I'm done. That's it.